What up, everybody? Hmm. There, it's finally loaded. Okay, I wasn't loading for me. What's up, Mr. B? How you doing? Good day to you. Yusuf, good afternoon. How you doing? How are ya? I need to create a new banner for like my free trial now. Now that I got a free trial going. That's been going good. So far, everybody's loving it. How was everybody's weekend? Oh my gosh. I felt like forever. A little bit. What all did you guys do this weekend, guys? What's up? Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been forever, dude. Like, man, I love trading and the weekends kind of suck sometimes. You know, most of the time I'm doing stuff with the family, hanging out, doing all that kind of stuff, but then like sometimes it's like, man, I wish I could take a couple trades at least. Because that used to be the thing. It'd be like, well, I need that little break. I need that little break for the weekend so I can spend time with the family. Well, now I don't trade that much. The only reason I'm on long is because of you guys. That's it. If I didn't have you guys, I wouldn't even like. I would be on very little, honestly, because the whole excitement about trading is kind of gone now. It's more like, hey, I just take the same trades and do the same thing over and over again, and now I'm going to enjoy my life. And that's usually what happens with a lot of our students, the ones that make it, anyways. Not everybody makes it. I'm not a financial advisor. Blah 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 blah. Don't trade; it'll make you broke. Most people aren't good enough and have really bad gambling habits and will blow everything in their life. So just don't. Just stay away from it. Right? There's my disclaimer. How's that? How's that for scaring you away? But yeah, they just kind of disappear. Every once in a while they'll pop in and be like, "Hey, man, how you been? How's life?" I gotta get some freaking water, dude. I just got off the treadmill, sweating bullets. There we go. It was a pretty long weekend, right? I did not watch the Super Bowl. Is that lame? I take pride in not watching the Super Bowl because I'm really good at like getting rid of things I was addicted to, and I was really addicted to the NFL. Like I knew every player, every stat, played the fantasy football, did all that stuff, and I was like, dude, I got five kids and all that. I ain't got time for that. I'll watch the replays of maybe some the highlights of like the commercials and stuff. That's about it now. That's about it for me. I know, lame, right? I just focus on stuff that like actually matters to me, I should say. Not that football doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it's if you enjoy it like with your family and stuff. I'm a huge family person. Like, so if my family doesn't like it, then I'm just like, well, I ain't wasting my time with it. It's kind of like pool. I play pool Wednesday nights, right? And I wouldn't go unless my wife went with me because like I feel like I'm wasting time if I'm not with my family. I know it sounds crazy. Mm. Sounds crazy, right? It is freaking hot. By the way, guys, we just opened up our 7-day trial of the members only. I'm going to be adding a lot of cool stuff. Like right now, I'm creating a brand new newbie course inside of it. I know it sounds like, ooh, yay. But like you can finally invite your friends. They could try it out for 7 days and they could see if it's something they like trading wise. But it's your job if you invite your friends to get them to actually take action. Because the problem is with free trials is they're going to treat it like free. But if they come in saying like, hey, maybe we just say, hey, this for a limited time, Bob's doing this, maybe they'll take it more seriously. The trick is you want them to start trading and jumping on these lives a little bit and getting the bug. You know, once they get the bug, once they take the first trade, bam, we got them. Gave up on all that when they admitted in court that it was entertainment only, no legal reason for it to be real. Yeah. WWF? Yeah. I watched a lot of college ball after I started feeling that way as well. I need to put on some music for myself. I stopped streaming music because half the people would like it, half the people wouldn't. So I'm just saying, you stream your own freaking music, right? I stream mine to myself. What's up, Miss Star? Checking in from Toronto, Canada. What time do you usually trade daily? I trade at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and then 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. with members only. So members only, I jump on Zoom, so there's less delay. Um, and basically I answer more questions and I'll bring people on and do that kind of stuff. It's like way more like intimate, like setting, you know. Would love to have you, Miss Star. Miss Star? Can see your picture. What's up, Freedom Engineer? How you doing? Steve Norby, no NFL. Yeah, you know what? What really sealed the deal for me was like during like COVID and just that whole era. I'm like, I don't even want to see any of this stuff no more. Actually, just seeing how the world reacted made me sick of a lot of things during that period. Weird time to be alive, right? Awesome. And how many trades do you take a day, brother? DJ Morgan Star. But I just changed the handle to Mr. Gotcha. It just depends if the market gives me something. I'm not one. I used to be one that would scalp constantly because I was live. The problem is a lot of people would blow their accounts. So I realized, okay, people are just going to model what I do. So the more trades I take, the more they're going to take. Now, whether they're good or bad, that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. What actually I've found, I'm huge on mindset and studying the brain. Okay. Uh, your amygdala and your prefrontal cortex and all that kind of stuff, what's actually happening in your brain in dopamine hits. So you're just dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit. Next thing you know, they don't know how to control themselves. You know, it's another reason why I trade in the afternoon with my students, because in the afternoon you have time to think. In the morning, it's just like boom, 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 boom. You might as well be at like the casino, you know. So we have a really good success rate. More and more people are getting payouts daily. Been pretty cool. So what is the lifespan of an order block? We seem to have bounced off one from last Wednesday, and we have one still from last Tuesday. Until it's fully closed through. That's my. Everybody's different. I watch some YouTubers. Some people say if it touched it, it's done. I don't agree with that at all. I think maybe if you're a swing trader, that would be the case. Like if I was going to hold it for days down here, maybe okay, it touched it. That one's done now. That was our one shot. But like as a just a day trader, where I'm just looking for 20, 30, 40, 50, sometimes 100 points. Unless I'm in Asian session, I go all night. We hit that 1 to 26 last week. You know, you'll get like multiple out of one. You'll just like boom, and then it'll come up here again, boom, boom, and then the thing is you can't be worried about losing. So many people are worried about losing. You're gonna lose trades, but you have to make your losses the reason that you go the opposite direction. Okay, that's really the secret, right? Unless okay, so in other words, I don't want to buy. Well, I have that rule while I'm live that I'll buy until I can't buy anymore into a block. But you really don't want to buy in a sell block, especially Asian session. You want to just take as many stabs at it as you can until this top is broke. And then that's when you'll hit your 1 to 20. So you could fail 5 times in a row. I've done that live with you guys. We hit that 1 to 20 live. I hit a 1 to 26 in Asian session. You know, we hit these things, bro. We hit these things. Yeah, Deity, I'm getting to you, buddy. I promise. Don't worry. I have found older blocks very strong. People are trapped. Yeah, exactly. You got the institutions and stuff holding these long trades. Like they'll be up weeks, days, months. I have no problem using the same block multiple times as long as you see the price action out of it. So like I have this block right here. Technically, it's this, but since there's like barely anything there, I just grab both. It may come up here and go through this one, and then this one holds, and it has another move down, and then you finally might get a breakout. And guess what? You lose, and when that happens, you need to like reverse your brain and realize, okay, maybe that's a good thing. Now I can buy for a while, so you know the direction, right? So I don't want to count that as a break right here. I know this is lower than here, and that could be like technically a low, but other than that, all these wicks are higher than each other. So that's higher than that, that's higher than that, that's higher than that, that's higher than that, all the way up. Other than this, I would say maybe we could say if it goes below here, we could start looking for sells. I'd rather just buy until we can't buy anymore, and we're technically in a buy block, so we could technically look for buys out of here. So we'll buy until we can't buy anymore. Cool. I like that style. Can I ask just a few more questions? What are your thoughts on Take Profit Trader and cashing out daily? Take Profit Trader is absolutely my favorite prop firm of all, and cashing out daily is definitely awesome. It's funny you came on here and mentioned Take Profit Trader. They're my favorite. Top Step's great, but I don't like the 50% technically, and I hate how long they take to pay. Tradeify is probably good. You can use code Solomon on that. I got to update my banner. I just have a lot of friends that get paid out on that constantly. Let's see. What's up, Bob? Took a break to last week to give myself a mental reset due to the terrible prior week. Went long on NQ this morning and got out at 1 to 4, profit 1,050. Great job, bro. Great job. So we have this liquidity build up right here. It's good to see you, by the way. Yeah, this liquidity build up right here. No breaks up yet. We're about to get a buy, I think. Let's see. 27 point stop, anyone? Let's see, am I logged in here? Yeah. So I'll just do your handy dandy edit project or TP SL 20. Yeah, do that. Cool. This liquidity would be from here to here, 1 to 1. Probably try to go higher. Buy till you can't buy anymore. Bounce it off that 5-minute block. Now, once this is broke, like I said, I'll start looking for sells. I'll mark that up. Make it perfect. Oop. Listen to good old Nelly. I had an alert on it. Wait a second, I put that in the wrong spot. Bro, you're kind of driving me crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Get out of my way. Jeez. Yes, I talked to my chart. Me and my chart are kind of like a thing because we're together every day for the last 5 years. Puts me in a tough spot if I get delayed any further. Yeah, okay. So next time, definitely weekly would be freaking great. I'll have that over. It should be today, okay? Let me put, hold on, let me put on my reminder. I'm trying out this new, it's not new, it's new to me. Hero Task Manager, like AI thing. Pretty good so far. I have a daily briefing. Let's see what it says about NQ.
Day starts with the AI Morning Club at 9 a.m.
I want to hear you talk. There we go. It says, markets digest massive AI spending plans. NASDAQ remains under pressure as investors react to Alphabet's plan to spend $185 billion on AI infrastructure in 2026. This is a part of a broader trend where big tech rivals are expected to collectively shell out over $500 billion this year alone. Yeah, you could imagine NASDAQ's just going to blow up because of AI, right? You'd think. Whoa! Okay, well, glad I'm not in this. Hopefully it just wicks it. Let's look on the 5. This is when you don't panic, okay? Everybody's like, oh my gosh, what's happening? How could I get in this trade? You don't. You don't get in the trade, right? Chart Bay. Yeah. This trade, if I have trailing drawdown. So I don't trade it yet. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it does. I don't think, well, I have to look. I know that Take Profit Trader, the only thing I don't like about Take Profit Trader is when you go pro, you have to get the buffer. The live trailing is the buffer. It's really stupid. I get why they do it, but cussing at your chart, yeah. I should add that. I took that trade due to Pulsex flip out of the 1 hour block. Beautiful, bro. What I want to see is this wick, this area, and that would be a really good idea that's going to still buy, okay? By the way, I don't have a banner. You know, I'm going to make a banner real quick. I'm gonna try this. Dude, AI is freaking crazy, guys. AI is so crazy. Let's see. I could literally make an image right now for OBS while I'm live because I ain't got nothing to do. I can't trade right now. I have to wait to see this close. If this closes, and then I can look for some way to enter right here to buy, okay? So that's that. By the way, do me a favor and like the video underneath here. It really helps the stream. If you're brand new here, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Would love to see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Also, I trade live every day, and you get my indicator and my communities and my training and all that kind of stuff for just $97 a month. But I'm doing a free trial right now for just 7 days. You can come in, test it out. If you don't like it, cancel it, right? I don't want your money if you're not going to like it. Like, seriously. Feel like we're in a different time of life now due to AI. You can't have like this bait and switch anymore. Like, not that I ever did that, but I'm just saying you can't pull that off, and you won't last long in any business industry, especially the coaching, especially the information world. It really comes down to personality and if you like the coach. That's what it comes down to. So having paywalls up saying, hey, pay me, then I'll show you how I do it, is just not working anymore. I mean, I did it for years. I had over 1,000 one-on-one students. It's just a lot harder. So I like that because I get to show, You get to see how I am and who I am before you even pay me any money. I like that. I like that. Let me earn your respect, your trust. Then we'll talk. It's like, hey, go test drive the car for like 2 weeks. Come back and then pay for it if you like it. But Mariah Carey cannot be playing in my background like this. This ain't gonna work for me. Get out of here. That's better. All right, we got 16 seconds. 16 seconds. Let me go down 3 minute. See if there's anything. Ooh, nope, that was filled. See if there's anything down here. Ooh, a little 1 minute fair value gap-aroo. Like, you ever like buy a course and then you go in and you can't stand the person's voice? That's happened to me before. I'm like, dang it, now I gotta listen to this guy forever. So now you get to hear my voice first. You'd be like, dude, I hate his like whiny voice. I want nothing to do with this guy. You know? You have to keep the trust. Absolutely, Smitty. Passed my first evaluation thanks to Pulse X Premium. I am so grateful. I thank Jesus I came across you in the last few months. Dude, Timothy Bateman, everybody congratulate Timothy for passing his first evaluation. That's why, dude, that never gets old for me. Never gets old. Yeah, keeping the trust, that's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level. I'm really good at that, though, because I've been doing this before this was the entrepreneurial space. I've had millions of subscribers, and like my last thing I want to ever do is screw somebody over. Like I just want to help people. And you know what? It's done well for me. It's paid my whole life. My family, raising 5 kids. Sorry, family of 7. If I want to include myself, I guess. We are on the same page. Beautiful. Everybody's waiting for the catch. There's no catch. I have plenty of people that just come on these free streams and do great. You know? Yeah, congrats. That's so cool. All right, we're just still waiting. 5 minute close, very bullish. So we got to see what this does now. I still think they might be faking us out. They took all this liquidity out of here and here. Could someone check the news for me? Was there anything crazy? You'll get there, buddy. Just hang around long enough, you will get there, I promise. I think I could do that. I'm not a financial advisor. You probably go broke. You probably lose everything. Don't trade. There. Don't ever follow anything that I say. It's not financial advice. I need to get like, you know what? That's funny. I'm going to make like one of those fast disclaimers that talk. You know, I'll play it over the stream like no red folders news. Okay. Thank you. By the way, you guys could join my free community. Well, there's 2 ways to join. You could go to school.com Solomon Trading. This is 100% free community. I put a lot of training in there, a lot of content in there. You could join that right now and I'll accept you. 100% free. And then, let's see, what else? And then my Solomon Trading VIP, this is a free trial right now, 7 days. So, and you can come in here and see, we go live 36 plus times a month trading. You have access to some training, my indicator, the community, which is pretty active. And I'm constantly just adding training. That's this right here. So if you decide you want to stick around. All right, we're waiting on 1 more minute to see if this closes below. Then I'll start looking for sells off this. And we'll just expect this block to be done for a while. I hope it wicks because I really want to buy, to be honest with you. All right, I'm going to give this to AI and see what it does for me. How's everybody's day going? Like, what did y'all do this weekend besides the Super Bowl? Did you enjoy that? All right, still wicked. Still wicked. Let's see what we got. We have a little fair value gap. No, we don't. That is tricky. That's tricky. Let's look on the one. No, none there, none there, none there. No way to enter there. Really, we could move this down about right there. Figure something out there, but we still got to buy until we get a close under there. Does not want to get below 25,340. Ooh, we have a 5-minute fair value gap there. We could enter there. Get rid of this block. Did it lock that? Must have locked it. Wait, what? Why is it not going away? All right, something's wrong with my keyboard or something. There we go. All right, I will be entering. See what that looks like. It's kind of a big stop. Don't love it. Trade. All right. The other advantage of the 7-day free trial is access to my Boxer, which I'm going to put this trade alert right now, right here. We have. Second. What's up, fam? I will be looking to buy if it closes solid above 25,365, and I'm going to be using a 34.25 stop. Let me know if you guys got that. It's been kind of quiet lately. This song sucks. Oh my gosh. It's better. The safest bet would be to wait for this break, but we do have this fair value gap. If we can close above there, I'm going to give it a shot. One minute. See what it does. I just made a banner thing. Oh. $15 seconds.
I was like, why are you so obsessed?
Now looking like it's it. That's not it. Still waiting, guys. Still waiting. Gotta be patient. I still think it's gonna go up. I just don't want it to go up yet. Darn it. You know, the next position would be right here. We'll just have to do it if it's there. That's it. Just readjust your wrist. Don't be freaking going crazy. You psychos. Just took your trade on VT Markets platform for a quick scalp in the green. It's more for practicing, but a green is green, right? Helps with confidence. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Awesome. Got it. Good, good, good. What's up, Smitty? How was your weekend, man? NQ is the regular chart. You want to put MNQH6, just like back here. That's if you want to trade micros. If you want to trade full contracts, by all means, but I'm not a big advocate of it because when you trade micros, you could kind of like get exacts versus maybes. Does that make sense? Love great defense. I used to coach police athletics, and one of the best coaches in the league came up to me and told me after I took over they were in the same team. We shut out. We shut them out. Awesome. Yeah, NQ is 10 times MNQ, right? So if you want to like get a fraction of the risk, I mean, get exact risk, smaller risk, that's the best way. For sure. QH6. Trying to figure out what I want to do on my funded over here. It's 51. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What was there any really funny commercials like worth my time? See what this looks like. I gotta find this. There we are.
Jet setter. Go get her. Nothing better. Awesome. Don't leave Mr. Pitman. I'm not a
I think that's gonna work. I don't know. All right, we might have a better stop now. I don't like this fair value gap if it leaves it. This stop would be 25 points. We could risk it. You know what? Yeah, I'll do a 25 point stop if it closes up there. Just know that there's a fair value gap down here. But I'm just going to use less risk. All right. That one with the actor's dog dying was funny. 25,365. Is that wrong? Budweiser had a good one with a horse and an eagle. Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, that's the only thing I do anymore. I just watch the highlights. That's it. I had a client, well, George Kittle. I don't know if you know who that is. Tight end, San Francisco. The year he was in the Super Bowl. So he was my client, and I would for marketing. I was building out his stuff. And basically, between him, they'd be at like their thing in Tennessee where they're all like practicing in the off season, and there'd be like 30 guys in the background. I'd be like, hey Bob, hey Bob, and I just could care less. Like I just it didn't faze me at all. Just a bunch of dudes. Still get up here. Still waiting. It'd be nice if it filled this first, so we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back. Then coming up, like close right here. That'd be a perfect setup right there. Notice how we didn't freak out. We didn't sell off. We didn't like try to guess. We're just waiting for price action. I'd really like to see that fill. If it doesn't fill, it's probably going to be a quick spike, come up here and then drop kind of situation. Yeah, one thing I learned the hard way is the market doesn't reward excitement. So you're getting all excited right now. You're like, I gotta get in, I gotta get in. Like it does not reward that. That's like throwing like 50 on red, you know? Quick check-in. Are you just trading or are you watching today? All right, we need to fill this. This needs to fill. Getting closer. Trading, 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 trade. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Ready. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna go to the 1 minute. Dang it. Oh, it kind of did close on the one, didn't it? I'm gonna get in. It closed on the one by a hair. I usually like a little bit more than that. Just only risk a little bit, you know? You don't have to risk a ton. If this one loses, okay, and plays off this, just I'm still gonna look for buys. My only worry is this fair value gap down here. Hopefully this hopefully that little block inside there holds at 1 minute, but probably should have put my stop right underneath this fair value gap. That would have been a better idea, to be fair, but we'll see. It should hold. Oh, everybody's trading. That's awesome. Let's see how you guys are. Type yes in the box if you'd rather miss a trade than break your rules. Hopefully you have rules. In general. Let's look on the 3. The 3 is going to look crappy here. Truth or reality? Reality. Prodigy good. I put mine lower, getting tired of getting stopped out on wicks. Yeah. The way I look at it, though, is like a stop doesn't bother me if you risk properly because we'll gain that back and then some if we're wrong. It's like you got to start looking at like your losses and your stops as like an advantage, not a disadvantage. Like if I get wicked out here and then it fills this and starts pushing back up, like I kind of like was saying right at the very beginning, that's okay. Because now it's just one less chance it's going to lose again, and then I can go in again. You know, it's just if we have like an 80% win rate, which we roughly do, that means we're going to lose 2 out of 10 roughly over, you know, a period. Breaking the rules, trying to get a handle on that. Yeah. You know, a lot of it comes down to having one way to trade. So, like, what I recommend to everybody is like you take one way. Yeah, I have like a few different ways that I could trade and that I teach, but pick one and only have that one thing and back test that one thing and trade that one way for 30 days. No other way, no other trade groups. I'm not even saying you pick my trading style. Just go somewhere you like, find something you like, and trade that one way over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you're going to build the right discipline that you need. You're going to build your confidence to hold the trades. You're going to build your confidence that you'll, you know, be profitable over a bunch of losses. That's how you really get confident in trading. But you're never going to know how well your strategy works if you just keep jumping from strategy to strategy to strategy. Just because you lose 3 in a row doesn't mean you should change your strategy. Like, and anybody who's one of my students, one-on-one students, knows like we'll flip a coin, heads buy, tails sell, doesn't matter where it's at, and we'll still be profitable with good risk management. So if that's the case, and if you don't believe me, go test it yourself. Go back test, do a 1 to 3. I think I had it if you hit 1 to 2, set the break even or something like that. I forget what it was exactly in the one-on-one. So we might get tagged out here. It's okay. I might DCA. Should I DCA? DCA would be right about here. 80%, maybe a little higher, about right there. Let me do that. Keep the same. There we go. Break the rules, trying to get a handle on that. Yeah. Let's just not break the rules, you know? But you got to know what your rules are. So, like, a lot of people don't even have rules. So they don't even have rules to break. Who here trades micros like me? You know how I know when someone isn't super like consistent yet? You know what they say? They'll be like, well, I usually trade 2 contracts per trade no matter what. And I'll be like, what does that mean? Like, for real. Like, you're really taking, like, you have no idea the size of the stop. It changes every day. Like, the same thing that looked like something yesterday is going to look totally different the next day. You got to measure each trade, and you got to calculate each trade. It only takes a second. Don't say it's hard. Like, people will be like, it's so hard. Are you freaking serious, dude? Like, I measured my stop, 32 points. I go to my little calculator tool, 32 points. If I want to risk 300, boom, 4 micros, roughly. So it's 256, right? Simple. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Micros. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. I go live every day between 1 and 2 p.m. See what this looks like. Come on, let's rock it, baby. Let me get the rocket out. Maybe that'll help it. Our infamous rocket. Come on, baby. Let me see where I want to take this to. See in the 5-minute block. See if we got anything good in there. We could try this. I think I'd probably at least go to maybe, I don't know, maybe we go to the bottom of it. If it makes it. Guys, going live in 10 minutes on members only. Right now there's a 7-day free trial. If you want to jump in. SolomonTrading.com. 7-day free trial. Go live for 2 more hours on members only on Zoom. Actually, let me get that Zoom ready for everybody. See if we can get past more challenges. Take more freaking, man, we've been trading some great trades lately. Come on, rocket, baby. Get up there. What rules do you use when you backtest flipping the coin? Are you setting up the trades like you usually would, then flipping a coin? No, no, no. I don't even set up the trades. I've done it live in our members only, where I'll literally just flip a coin and we'll practice risk management just with that. And I still have yet to find a session or anybody that can fail with it. So when you start relying more on risk management than you do the actual strategy, and you can see, oh my gosh, it's way less about that. Now the strategy is just there to, like, the entry strategy, that's just there to have somewhat of an edge. That's it. The entry strategy is like 10% of the situation here. So like right here, if this tags this, it's going to move my entry down. It might just wipe me out, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm still going to be looking for buys. But if it tags this, it's going to move my entry down. I'll get out at break even, anything under 100. That's how I manage my trades. About 80% of the time it works. 80% of the time works 100% of the time. I missed that one-on-one members only is a recording somewhere. I put it in the institutional trading made easy group. As far as we do have a one-on-one call tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, by the way. Thank you for reminding me of that. You playing games right now, guys? Let me get this ready. Welcome all new members, by the way. Good to have you with me. Welcome Mitch. Welcome Joe Bus. Welcome Ali. Welcome Annabelle. Welcome Marvin. A lot of you guys. Welcome to the family. Let's get up there. Yep. Hopefully we can find some nice Asian session trades tonight for the one-on-one. That's how I'm telling you what, guys, you want to hit the 1 to 20s or more, jump on the Asian session, and then you ride out London, New York. That's how you do it. You're not, I mean, you can catch them during the day, but it's a lot harder because it's harder to use the smaller stop. Welcome, Mark Kennard. Good to have you, buddy. Guys, going live on members only. You can come with your questions. I can bring you on. Whatever the case, you get access to my indicator, my communities, my training. Try me out for 7 days for free. SolomonTrading.com. I'm putting the link in a minute. Come on, let's rock it up. Slowest trade ever. Guys, if you're new to the stream, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. I go live every day for free on YouTube from 1 to 2 p.m. Then I go live from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern and keep trading, and then all that on Zoom with my members only. I'm having a 7-day free trial right now for $97 a month. After that, you could cancel anytime. You join my community, my indicator, the 36 plus live trading sessions per month, all that. Would love to have you. There we go. Webinars. Schedule webinar. Still playing games. Guys, if you're watching but not trading, that's a win too. I mean, just a lot of times I'll have trading on in the background and you don't realize how much you actually catch just by having it on, just by having it around you and becoming the trader that you want to be. By the way, where are you guys all watching from? I'm down here in good old Florida. Wired on schedule. Copy. Oops. All right, guys, I'm putting the live link in the Zoom for the Zoom right here. Live members only training right now. Boom. General trade. Boom. All right, posting that. All right, so that's how you find the link. Once you join Solomon Trading VIP, you'll have access back here. Go underneath the 3 pins. By the way, check this pin out. Welcome to Solomon Trading. This will get you on the trade idea list right here, and then I have a late night one too if I'm up and I see something. But right here at the very top, live members only training right now. We've been just absolutely destroying it, guys. Look at this. Mark 1 to 5. Mark killing it. 1 to 9 there. Charlie Hopkins always positive. Love it. Jason with his 50K. We do these on these lives all the time. Members just killing it. Past 5 evals, made 900, plus 638, 2.8. Brian Londo, one of our one-on-one students, had a $3,500 payout on Friday. Beautiful job. 450 for Mark. Timothy killing it. 2,593, 700. I mean, we have these every day, like roll calls. So I'll do this after the members call. You're welcoming. If you're coming in, just make sure you say what's up in the community. And every Friday we do giveaways on Celebrate Wins on the Friday members only session. All right, I'm gonna post this in the Telegrams, guys. Hold on. Might give this like 10 more minutes or so because we're in this trade right now on the free. It doesn't really matter if we switch right now anyways, so stay with you guys while we're on this since we entered on the live stream. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll stay on the YouTube because a lot of my members are on here anyways. How do we get to live members? Did you see that? So Solomon Trading VIP, top left under school.com. And there is a link, the very first link under the post. Yeah, so it's literally right here. So Solomon Trading VIP, scroll down, live members only training right now. Boom. It's right there. I'm gonna postpone it a little bit just because we're in this trade right now together. Welcome aboard, Mark. All right, starting to work out good. Let me look left here. Like we're above that, so we should at least get to here. This little block right here. So we have this block there. We'll be looking for sells soon. But I gotta buy until we can't buy anymore. You're welcome. Come on, let's get a rocket. I think I'm going to grab my food real quick. I'll be right back. Sucks. I'm sweating live. I got Hey, why was it someone you were on Telegram? Yeah. Don't lie to me. No, it was you. Give it to me now. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to members only. Just know that I'm writing it up to at least right here. Okay, so if you're not a member yet, you can still join and jump on the. We'll be going till 4 o'clock at least. We do that every day. You can go to SolomonTrading.com, 7-day free trial. I will see you guys over on the live. All right, God bless. Take care. Back it out.